Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us on Îwos Brigantiâ. I'll start by explaining a little bit what we'll be doing here tonight and about the celebration before getting started. So, of course, February 1st is a busy day for many pagans and polytheists with Imbolc. Îwos Brigantiâ certainly has roots and inspiration from Imbolc through Segumaros. In Ancient Fire, he explains Îwos Brigantiâ as a celebration of her, and Brigantiâ, of course, has linguistic ties to Brige. The names are similar, and there's a lot of discussion about how they might be related. We consider Brigantiâ to be a separate deity from Brige, and we celebrate her as her own goddess, as her own dewa. A little bit about Brigantiâ. She is a goddess of high places. Her name can be translated to mean she of the high places. She is associated in that way with the hill fort, which was a very important place of power, of trade, of crime. For that reason, we associate her with protection, with safety, with crafting, creativity, creation. And through her connections to Brige and to other cognates, we also associate her with fire. So with the Opidon, the signal fire, the fire for crafting, for the smith. And so we associate her with light as well. So we come together in this very cold and dark time of year for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere to celebrate Brigantiâ, to share crafts with her, and to give her praise after she has done battle with the angry beds. And if you want to learn more about our views on Brigantiâ and our gnosis on her, you can visit our website for Sepânioi Rotî, followersofthewheel.org. So, going to go ahead and get started. This is going to be a Sepânioi Rotî rite. There's a bit more info on our ritual format on our website. Let me show the altar a little better here. Here we go. May these waters cleanse me within as they cleanse me without. May they bring me peace and tranquility as I come before the Dewa. Nematona. We ask that this place be sanctified, that we may invoke the Dewa in a holy space for our rite. Nematona be cantinis. We now light the sacred fire. Belinos. We light this flame in your name, that your light may shine upon us as we perform our rite, and that smoke may carry our prayers to Dios. Belinos be cantinis. We now invoke the ancestors. Seni Samanos, we bring you gifts and thanks for your connection to this place, for your connection to our past, for your connection to the Dewa, and ask that you join us in this rite. Seni Samanos be cantimi. We now call upon the daughter of fire. Molatos Briganti, shining beacon. Molatos Briganti, she of the high places. Molatos Briganti, fury of Taranos. It is with you that we find refuge from this world, so we may create rather than destroy. We ask that you be here to receive this cider, in thanks for the light you bring into this world, into our lives, and into our homes. Brigantiâ be cantinis. Fire daughter, We have gathered in your light as your battles reach a fevered pitch. As you strike your final blows to the Anguipeds, we stoke the hearth and sing your praises. In celebration we have gathered. With creative hands we have gathered. In harmony we have gathered. So we offer the spirit of this gathering to your fire, that we may share the joy of our craft, that we may be bound by your spirit, and we bask in your victory. Hail, Brigantiâ. We pour of the cider that we may drink in your name. If you would share your blessing with us now, may our hearts be open to your wisdom. I'll share the runes with the runes with everyone. Gratente Brigantiâ, for being with us on this day. We drink to finish our purpose and complete our rite. May you be pleased and go in peace. Gratente Senisamenos, for bearing witness to our rite. May you be pleased and go in peace. Gratente Belinos, for shining your light upon us as we perform our rite, and letting the smoke from this fire carry our prayers to Albios. May you be pleased and go in peace. In doing so, we offer you this bread. Gratente Nematona, for your protection as we gather before the Dewoi. May you be pleased and go in peace. Dewoi Kote. And there we have it. We've completed our ritual. So to give a little context, the cider that I offered was homemade, apple cider, which we have I believe we have some Roman writings indicating that it was found in Britain in the Iron Age. So that felt like an appropriate offering. I was going to offer whiskey, but then someone asked for what good offerings to Brigantiâ be, and I mentioned cider and realized that I had some on the countertop. That was in the someone in ADF, which the ADF Galishkan also celebrates Îwos Brigantiâ tonight. So we have many shared siblings in this celebration. And I wanted to share something else. Oh yes, the runas. I still need to look them up, but I will share their meaning before ending the stream. If anyone wants to come and join us before we after this ritual, we'll be hanging out in the Sepânioi Rotî Discord. Again, if you come to followersofthewheel.org, you'll be able to find a link to our Discord there, and you can join us if you want to join us for the discussion afterwards. Let's see here. Just pulling up the meaning of the runas before I go. One of these, I think I recall, I believe we have Arespan, which is a message. I believe this one is me, which I don't quite remember the meaning of off the top of my head. And then this one, the meaning has changed recently, but I associate with celebration. And that was one of the arunas that I crafted and offered to the fire as an offering. So let's see here. Pardon me. This is Outgaman. This is using the Reti Runoi system from the Carnushan Nematon. So the first runas is, let's see here. I'll just read some keywords: intellectual achievement, communication, receiving a message or messages, insight, foresight, clear vision, truth, wisdom, success in negotiations and transactions, words, secrets, ancestors, leaders, manipulation, delusion, misunderstanding, or boredom. Each runas has both a positive and a negative meaning. There isn't a reversed meaning as with, say, tarot, where if it's read upside down, it has a reverse meaning. Each can mean multiple things. And then I will come down to, let's see here. The runas that I bound together were epos, so aiming for collaboration, kredion, which is heart, which is the ability to shape things into being, and then I know this one is window besis, celebration, but I believe the name has changed recently. So for this one, me. The self, divine structure, awareness, social, receiving help from others, exchange, friends and family, forethought, vision, psychic sense, positive change through labor, toil, examination of life lessons, depression, morality, blindness, and isolation. And then for the one that I know is window besis, I believe it is now Îwos, knowledge, wisdom. So harmony, fellowship, prosperity, good health, happiness, fulfillment, spiritual rewards, sorrow, strife, alienation. Taking these together, considering that we are gathering in celebration, I'm going to take this one to take a positive meaning. And for a message, I'm taking it to mean as well that we are being blessed with a positive message from Brigantiâ, accepting the offering that we made. And considering that this runas me has a social meaning, help for each other, both the individual and the collective, I think that ties into Îwos Brigantiâ for Sepânioi Rotî is really about sharing our resources with others. We'll be giving to a charity to help make sure that some people in my community around here are fed at a very difficult time of year. So I think that this all ties well into the message of the holiday as we see it. One of celebration, of sharing, and of communicating with each other across our very varied locations and practices. So that's our ritual for the night. Before I sign off, I want to share that since this is the culmination of our first Samaros, which literally means summer fallow, but we treat it as a period of rest in between what we refer to as our selgas, our hunts, which are longer periods of activity where we try to engage collectively in focusing on our tenets. So finding balance, spreading joy and happiness, and nourishing the soul. So for this saga, we're going to be focusing on hospitality. It will go until the summer solstice, at which point I hope you also join us for a great celebration there. Obviously an important time for Tyrannos worshippers. So I hope that you join us in our Discord, incorporate hospitality into our lives, helping people in our community, working on relationships with people in our homes and around us, and as well, just looking to be better neighbors and to really make sure that ourselves are taken care of as hosts and guests within our own homes. So thank you very much, everyone who joined us. I really appreciate you taking the time on such a beautiful beautiful night and a busy night for our greater community. And I hope that everyone has a beautiful Îwos Brigantiâ, Imbolc, whatever holiday you're celebrating tonight. And I hope to speak to you soon. Thank you.